This is Mark Dell with Android Spin, and today we're looking at Need for Speed Shift by EA Mobile. We've shown off several driving games over the last month, but Need for Speed Shift is based far more around traditional competitive street racing rather than wacky jumps or drifting, and while it doesn't focus on realism as strongly as its bigger console brother, your wheels will be staying firmly on the ground with Shift. When a big company like EA puts their weight behind a mobile product, the potential can really jump out, and indeed having 20 actual licensed vehicles from many manufacturers, such as Subaru, Porsche, Aston Martin and BMW, as well as nearly as many fantastic licensed music tracks, including Prodigy's Run with the Wolves, shifts off to an amazing start before it even gets onto the track. These licensed cars can even be upgraded, painted, unlocked and visually customized before you race them in one of 3 unique world locations. So the back of the box has a lot of pretty impressive bullet points, but how does it all come together? Well, at first glance the driving actually works rather well, and to quote another bullet point, it is rather customizable. The default easy setting will take away all control but steering. Yep, you don't even need to accelerate or brake, and this actually makes the game a ton harder. All you need to do is follow the racing line and you'll realize that you've just become an AI driver. Turning the difficulty to something sensible and you'll tilt to steer, tap to brake, and shake the device like a loon to drift. Now the instructions say that to drift all you need to do is quickly twitch the steering in the bend direction, but getting any kind of drift is a nightmare. While this would normally be a minor point, you advance in Shift by earning stars on specific events. A system that works really well, up until a drift event comes up. The drift problems are part of a larger issue, that the cars are really stuck to the track. Stamping on the brake and turning at a high speed into a corner causes you to turn slowly until you drop enough speed. Despite the claim of physics-based accelerated 3D graphics, there seems to be very little physics being applied. The 3D graphics are another story. Shift moves great while still showing off some great visuals. Only 4 cars can be on the track at once, but both they and the track look great. And Shift also includes in-car dashboards for each car that aren't just unique but also shift from left to right hand drive depending on the vehicle. It's also worth mentioning that the tracks themselves, while flat, are well designed with tunnels that shine light down onto your car and streets with buildings and details overhead. Shift is all the building blocks that would make a fantastic racer, but it walks a very awkward line between an attempt at realism and arcade, and it doesn't come off too well. Hopefully we won't be waiting a year for the port of EA's superior title, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, but even with these control problems, Shift is a steal if you can get it for the $1 sale price.